Life safety issues exist. Emergency repairs required before restoration to make ready for intended use. Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report for bidding. Restoration with permit by fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Load test still may be required by the AHJ.
Farscape Engineers Inspector Summary video. Here we are in Berkeley. So we have myself and Inspector Jason here with me. Life safety concerns on this whole structure. Look at all that rust jacking here. Major rust jacking. I'm talking 1/2 inch, 3/4 here. Half inch, 3/4 there. 1/2 inch, 3/4. This whole rail system is ready to fall through rust jacking on the back. No evidence of any maintenance on this fire escape. Original rivets, meaning this fire escape is 75 to 100 years old. Spacer issues everywhere. Stringer, rust jacking, excessive internal rust. This is separating. Some of these things are disturbing. What we're about to show you. Going down. Somebody came in through a staircase in the middle of this, but kept the outside. So it's side-by-side stringers. But they just, well, look at all the rust inside the stringers. Treads. It keeps getting worse as we go down. Look how monstrous that
Totally broke the connection.
Broke the connection already. It's not even, so this platform is no longer holding this rail. This is the only way of getting out.
This rust is holding it.
There's rust, connections here. So coming down, rust jacking, through bolts, cement issues, spacers on the treads. Jay, we don't have any issues on the treads at this time, right? There.
Well, my concern is they trap the rust between the stringers.
Yeah, I know. That's a different thing. But that was a sneak in with them. But this is disturbing. See this right here? See how that's huge. That's disturbing. Look up there. That's disturbing. This connection. So instead of fixing this, they kind of surrounded it. Jay, you want to grab a good chunk of that rust right there, the outside? That's almost like an inch. No, leave that there. Just grab that. Bring that with you. Just bring. All right. So major rust jacking on this whole fire escape coming down. Cement issues into the building. Spacers. A lot of these gussets are full of rust. I didn't want that, but so coming down, it's no longer connected. So these railings, should somebody lean on that, they could actually fall out. Rust jacking, cement spalling in the building there, cement spalling in the bay. So none of these have any proof that they've been repaired in the past. Original hardware everywhere, rust jacking, and we're going to go all the way down to the very end. So move. So this whole railing system is ready to fall. That whole railing system up there is ready to fall out, aside from the gussets. Okay, let me continue walking backwards.
Okay, so what's that guy?
So rust jacking here on this connection. Rust jacking is here in the gussets, as you can see. Let me pass while you guys can explain that. Okay. As you can see, no longer connected here. See, I can pass my connection through. Life safety concern, not connected. Spalling, no longer connected here also. Spalling, not tied into the building. All the gussets, so no evidence of any maintenance. So this whole railing, the whole length of the rail is suspect. Going down, as you can see, just no evidence that anybody has touched this. We got lead paint. Look how monstrous that jacking is there. That's a 1/2 inch to 3/4. 1/2 inch to 3/4. The holes, the bolts are missing. As you can see here, cement spalling right there. Spalling. So this is acting in tension and in shear, but it's already spalled right out of the building there. Again, look at the monstrous amount of rust here. That's an inch and a half of rust going down. Instead of fixing these treads, they basically put a stringer on the inside. That's all rust jacked, as you can see, ready to pull out. So coming down, they sistered 2 stringers, welded it, never cleaned out the rust, as you can see. So this is in use. Look at that. You can literally put the spacer inside here. Okay, so gone here. Going down. Some of this grating has been swapped out. And treads, these are 25 plus years old. This is older. So they swapped out this grating down below. But none of the hardware, none of the structural was done. As you can see, all the spalling. Look at all the water that goes into the building. All the water going into the building here. All coming down. As you can see, the railing system and the grating here was swapped out, but they didn't deal with the structural. Legs to the ground. But as you can see, a lot of cement issues, water, dragon tiers. You can see where it's no longer connected up there. See right there, it's no longer connected. Gratings were swapped out 15 to 25 years ago. Spalling, structural cracks coming down the building now because of the water penetration in there. Coming through here, going down. As you can see, none of this was sealed. Look at all the rust jacking that's happening. So there's a full refurb going on this, but we have to maintain the fire escape while this performance is going on. So this needs some immediate attention. Look at all the rust jacking happening there. Okay, see?
Welded railings.
Welded railings everywhere. See the hardware? So legs to the ground, sitting on these sonos. Okay, so this needs to be cleaned because you can't have anything with obstructions of any kind. No debris.
Footing's gone.
Look at that. Footing's gone. Through there.
Same with this leg.
Leg, this leg that's holding up this support here, his leg is gone.
Got some shoddy looking gusset welds there.
Gusset welds. We also have all those that buried in the dirt, so that's all the steel is eaten away.
Heavy rust jacking and all these welding connections.
Yeah, heavy rust jacking right there. So definitely going to need engineer oversight. Welded connections with no backup bolts.
Yeah, this whole piece here is suspect.
So this whole piece here is suspect. And as you can see, so look at this, you know.
Come under these treads, you're gonna see some heavy welds with rust too.
Yeah.
All the bolts are gone. They look like they're here, but
Yeah. So these are all welded. No bolts were ever utilized. So these welds are all ready to pop and drop somebody here. So all this definitely needs some emergency welding.
it's funny though, they did bolt
Limited.
this side.
You got some steel that's eaten the way through on the channel.
Steel ready to fall. Who knows how those
See
bolts
the bolts, the bolt head, the nuts are there. Look,
get nuts over
see,
here,
but look at all the rust. All
I
right.
don't want to buy no self threads.
Right, so with that, this whole fire escape system is suspect, needs engineer oversight, and it needs emergency repairs. Any questions, fire escape engineers? 866-649-0333.
Life safety issues exist. Emergency repairs required before restoration to make ready for intended use. Fire escape issues. Photos represent what the violations are, not where they are or how many exist. Pass-fail inspection, not technical repair report.